We are live.
Fucking VD.
I
All
can't
right, Shane,
unfinish the
listen.
button.
All right, Shane, I'm sorry. Before we get started on this is something that you're not going to know a lot about. VD, as anyone's heard today on the Kirk Minahan show, I am a preeminent journalist in America.
Yep.
All right. The people want to know you haven't been around, you've been busy, this, that, and the other. Are you just throwing people off the scent? A lot of rumors are flying. Are you boner salad?
No, in fact, me and Boner Salad have beef. I can show you our DM. He's a Notre Dame fan. That's how you know I'm not Boner Salad. Let me pull up my DMs with. Yeah, I mean, we go back and forth talking. You don't know ball. You don't know ball. You know ball. I know ball. You don't know ball.
So this
41
isn't an
8
elaborate
Notre
this isn't an
Notre
elaborate
Dame.
VD
Notre
ploy.
Dame.
Okay.
No, no, he's a Notre Dame fan. I could never pretend to be a Notre Dame fan.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So you heard it here first, folks. The biggest story that I broke today, VD is not boner salad.
I am not Boner Salad. No.
Okay. All right. So we move on. We were off last week. VD was crushed at work. We did not have time to record. We did put our plays online. Helder, thank you very much for putting the graphics out. It looked very professional. Really appreciate it out of you.
No problem.
Boys, I'm the hottest gambler in America.
No,
That
here-
might be the first time I've ever heard Daver say thank you, by the way, but I'll take it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You two on that thread is sometimes I do want to strangle you if I
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Daver's hotter than the Broncos right now.
Yes. Good callback, Chain. I like that. In the last 3 weeks on this show, I have won a combined 21 units.
Wait, so are you positive now?
And I'm not positive. I'm still down for the season. Just for when I was down 40, 50 units and everyone was burying me and all this good stuff, I am now down 15 units on the year. I won 12.5 units last week. I had parlay after parlay after parlay that it was hitting, and I lost my lock. Tampa Bay Buccaneers fucked me on my lock. So, guys, I plan on getting even this week before the regular season's out. I have a whale play to end the season. I have a lock. I am ready to go. I'm loving life. So yeah, I won last week 12 units. I lost 1.8 units on the last show that we did. So and the week before that I won 10.6 units. So like I said, combined on the season down 15.8 units. Chain, what do you got?
So I don't know. I was a little thrown off by the whole getting the 2 weeks. I don't know if I did the math right. My numbers are right. Whether I'm putting them in the right place or not, I'm not sure. But I wouldn't.
It's called math.
Yeah.
That was you related to Phil after that sentence for sure.
I went into week 16. I was up 2.98 units.
Okay.
I lost 3.1 units that week, which brought me down to minus 0.2 units last week.
Yep. Okay.
So, then I had an okay week last week. I hit my lock. I had a whale play. I hit that. And then I had a couple others, but my record last week was 4-4. But thankfully I hit a whale, so that kept me positive. So I won 3.98 units last week. So that brings me back once again as the only positive gambler on this show to 3.96 units.
Okay, fantastic. VD?
Okay, so I promised the people that I was going to end with a few positive weeks, and I've done just that. Week 16, I got crushed on everything, but got saved by a plus 1,200 parlay. I've back-to-back weeks have hit running back 3 touchdown parlays, 3 running backs to score. First one was like 12 units. Second one was about 6 units. So week 16, I won 6 units. Week 16, I won 6 units. Week 17, I won 4.57 units. So over the last 2 weeks, I'm up 10.58 units. Brings me to minus 32.62 units on the year. That Chiefs whale play I chased absolutely crushed me. I wish I never did it. But I am swinging for the fences this week. Like Jesus, I will rise from the dead. I have double whale plays. I have parlays left and right. If God is real, I will get back to positive.
Okay. All right, so let's kick it off. I'm going to start with a couple of plays tomorrow. Give me Najee Harris plus 165 anytime touchdown tomorrow. We have the Steelers and the Ravens. Give me Tyler Huntley plus 300 anytime touchdown. He'll be playing. Lamar Jackson will be sitting. Lamar Jackson probably the MVP. I don't know who's going to be. We have Melvin Gordon. You have Gus Edwards. A lot of different running backs. I think Tyler Henley gets one in himself. He's a running quarterback. So I love that number at plus 300.
Redemption for that QB sneak last year in the playoffs.
Yes,
Tried to
redemption.
reach it.
And he fumbled it against the Bengals. Yep.
Yeah.
And then my last play for tomorrow will be a parlay of Houston money line and the over 47.5. That is plus 220. So that's my first three plays. Whoever wants to go next.
All right, I'll go. So Dave, I'm with you on the Huntley TD, but I got his odds at plus 320 when I checked earlier.
Fantastic.
So that's my first play. Second play, I have a tease. I'm teasing the Ravens up to plus 9.5. I think they have a really good chance at beating the Steelers, even though Lamar Jackson is not playing. Tyler Huntley, I think, is better than Mason Rudolph still, and you can only sit so many guys. So I think the Ravens, it's a divisional game, still big rivalry game. So I still think they keep it close, if not win the game. So plus 9.5 Ravens. I'm teasing the Giants up to plus 11.5. The Eagles are in shambles right now. That locker room is a mess. So I think the Giants plus 11.5, and then the Titans plus 9.5. So those three teams teased together, odds are plus 140. And again, I'm with you on the Texans. I got the Texans money line just straight up minus 160.
All righty. BD, first three.
All right. First three is going to include two whale plays. Like I said, I'm
Jesus.
swinging for the fences here. I'm down 30 units. What do I have to lose? Like I go down 50 units, big deal. I love the Houston train. I got a nice little parlay here. Houston money line, Singletary over 67.5 rushing yards, and Stroud over 200 passing yards. That's plus 192. I'm putting a whale on that. Like I said earlier, back-to-back weeks, 3 running back touchdown parlays I've hit. Going to swing again on this one. I got James Conner, Derrick Henry, and Rachaad White. Oh, this is a 4. I forgot I added a 4th running back to this because, like I said, I'm swinging for the fences. So I've got James Conner, Derrick Henry, Rachaad White, and Kenny Walker. That's plus 1,063. I'm slapping a whale on that too.
Jesus Christ.
I like that a lot, though.
Yeah. I mean, both Arizona and Seattle have awful running defenses, so I'm pretty confident about those. I think Derrick Henry scores, and I think Rachaad White scores. As easy as that. My last play of this little round here, kind of on a similar train with you, Dave. I'm thinking about backups. I'm thinking about third-string running backs. You know, the odds are pretty juicy for them. I'm parlaying Deuce Vaughn, Dallas Cowboy, and Melvin Gordon III, who I believe is on the Ravens.
Yep.
To score a touchdown, that's plus 1,577. Yeah, that's what I got right now.
You are swinging. My God. You might be like plus 50 units by the time this is over if some of those hit.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. All right, so my next 3-pack here, I'm doing Saints money line, Tampa money line. Both of them need to win to keep playoff hopes alive or division hopes alive, if I'm not mistaken. And then with my New England Patriots money line, those three together are plus 290 if you parlay them. So Saints, Tampa, New England, plus 290.
Question.
I have another parlay. Go ahead, VD.
Ask, isn't there I liked the Patriots, but then I heard there's like a blizzard coming or something.
It's not. It's just a bunch of shit, dude.
Okay.
It'll be
a few inches. It's nothing.
It'll be a few inches. It's just the first snowstorm of the season here, so everyone's losing their goddamn mind. Everyone's losing their goddamn mind.
All right.
And so what? Like it's no one will score. The Pats will find a way to. Bill's not losing to the Jets at home in his last game, possibly. It's just not going to happen.
He does lose, and this is his last game as head coach of the Patriots. It basically you have to take away a Super Bowl because that's pathetic.
No, I just think that Kraft wouldn't fire him if he loses to the Jets last game at home. Like, honestly, don't think he'd actually fire him.
A whole nother year. Yeah.
Like it just like he couldn't do that to him.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be his replacement?
He's coming back next year.
You think so?
Yep, he'll be back next year.
You don't think those?
I have no doubt in my mind. I have all those reporters are already walking it back. They're already all walking it back.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: if they go 9-8 next year, keep them?
How does the 9-8 look, VD? Do I have a young quarterback who's played well? Like at 9-8, it's different. And I'll tell you what, 9-8's a lot better than the 5-11 this year. So yeah, I'd say we're on the way up if that happens.
I'm all in favor of keeping him unless you can get Vrabel. If you can steal away Vrabel and trade whatever you need to trade to get Vrabel, he seems like the heir apparent. And if you need to wait a few years for that contract to kind of run its course, then I'd say just wait for Vrabel.
I just don't see like anyone else coming in better than like he needs to like draft a quarterback and maybe like update the offense a little bit. Maybe you need to like tell him, hey, you're coming back, but there's like, we're going to take care of the quarterback. Like where you have to use a high pick on a quarterback, or you have to tell me you're signing like Kirk Cousins, you're signing a veteran. Like we're not running it back with Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. Like that's not happening.
Want Cuz?
I would want Cuz. If you get me an offensive lineman or Marvin Harrison Jr. with a top pick, and you re-sign Kirk Cousins with Judon and Christian Gonzalez coming back on defense, we're cooking with gas.
I like it.
What if Vrabel gets fired by the Titans this year, like after the season?
Then that's all in play. Then now you're really
then Bill's got to go.
Because there's a chance he doesn't go back to the Titans either.
Yeah, there's talks of that his contract might be up as well too. So yeah, I don't know.
You do some weird thing where you hire Vrabel and you like say Bill is the GM for a year and then Bill retires after a year. You do like
Bill would go coach. He wants that record, VD. He wants that record. Bill would be one of the hottest coaches on the market. He'd pick where he wanted to go, dude.
I don't know.
You're crazy.
I think so. I think so, but I don't think people think that way. I think people are stupid.
Yeah. All right. My next play, Dallas over 30.5 points. VD, you touched on it. Seattle, Arizona over 47.5. Two bad defenses, especially Arizona. They play shootouts. And then the over in Chicago, Green Bay, over 45. Green Bay's been a sneaky good offense. So is Chicago these last few weeks. 45 is a low number. So if you do Dallas over 30.5 team total, Seattle over 47.5 between them and Arizona, and over Chicago, Green Bay, that's plus 590. My next play is Rams +4, playing at San Fran. I think San Fran has nothing to play for. Rams are playing for a playoff spot. Rams are sneaky fucking. If the Rams get in, VD, if your Rams get in, watch out. If your Rams get in, watch out.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the Rams are playing for anything, are they? I thought
Are they eliminated? Am I wrong on that?
I heard they're gonna I heard someone say, they're gonna play Puka for just to get. He has some record that he's like 20 yards away from or something, and then they're gonna rest him. So double check that.
All right. If the Rams are in, you might be right. I just saw +4, and I thought
I don't know which one it is.
I assumed that they were still alive. Maybe I'm wrong.
Who knows?
But I know the 49ers are clinched. So we'll do Rams +4, Eagles money line, Raiders money line, plus 345. That's my second 3-pack. Shane?
All right. Excuse me. All right. I'm going to the Browns Bengals. I'm taking the under in that game. I think that's going to be an ugly, ugly game. Flacco is not playing. I think Amari Cooper isn't playing. So that's going to be a gross-looking game. Under 37.5. It's -114. I'm taking the Falcons Saints under 42.5. I think that's another gross NFC South game. I actually have a stat for that. The NFC South averaged 35.3 points per game this season. The Saints are 11-5 to the under, and the Falcons are 10-6 to the under. So I love that. That was almost my lock. And then I have a parlay, underdog money line parlay. I'm parlaying the Panthers and the Cardinals. That's a half unit parlay, plus 567.
I like that.
All right, VD.
Saints Falcons might be one of the most disgusting games
I've
ever heard. Just two stinky teams.
Stinky quarterbacks.
Yeah. I'm kind of on the same train as you, Chain. I'm going under in that Cincinnati Cleveland game, but I'm parlaying it with the Cincinnati team total over 22.5. So I'm kind of banking on Cincinnati
Woo.
being a little bit of try hard. I'm trying to like middle this kind of.
Yeah, you are.
Score any points. Who's playing quarterback for Cleveland again?
No clue. I know Flacco's not. I don't even know who they have left.
DPW, whatever the hell that his initials are.
No, I don't think it's even that kid playing. I don't even think it's the UCLA kid playing.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That's my point. Nobody knows. I'm trying to find that sweet spot again, swinging for the fences. That's plus 555. I like triple sequential numbers. That's a good omen. Then I'm going Chargers, Chiefs, both to punt on their first drive. That's plus 189. That's going to be a disgusting game.
We are pulling out all the stops. I love it.
All right, and then I have 3 plays left. One of them being my lock, so I'll swing around for that.
Oh, okay, so these are my last few as well. So I saw a stat today, so I'm adding it really quick. Tyler Lockett has scored on the last game
I just saw
of the season 4 years in a row. He is plus 200 to do that. Playing the Cardinals, give me that. Give me that. I love that number. Tyler Lockett plus 200 anytime touchdown. Give me the Bills minus 2.5 Sunday night against the Dolphins in Miami. There's a reason the Bills are favored. Everyone wants you to take the cheese on Miami. I'm not going to do it. Give me the Bills. Give me Josh Allen. As you said, Miami does this every year. They start off hot. They're the champions of September and October, and they absolutely disintegrate into November and December. Chain, say it for me one last time this year.
Tua stinks.
Tua stinks.
Chain, Tua's little brother is good, right? Just say that for me, because he might be the Miami Hurricanes quarterback next year. So just
is he
still?
Oh, Jesus. VD, is that for real?
Yeah. Look, Tua's good in college. We don't need a good NFL quarterback. We need a good college quarterback.
Yeah, but this kid kind of sucked at Maryland, didn't he?
He led the Big Ten in yards and touchdown. Not yards. He led the Big Ten in yards this year, not touchdowns.
All right, well, talk me into it, VD. We'll talk about that another time. Houston money line. Give me Houston money line to win on Saturday night. That's going to be a very good game against Colts. But I like that. I just think Houston figures it out. D'Amico Ryan, good coach. CJ Stroud back
for Coach of the Year. Maybe the battle
right
for
there.
Coach of the Year. Yeah,
I agree. My lock, kids. Bill Belichick at home against the Jets money line. New England is not losing this game. If Bill has to cheat, steal, come up with new rules in the middle of the game, the refs will favor him. There's just no way he's going out against the Jets. It's not going to happen. We own the Jets. I don't care what the teams look like. We won a game earlier this year in New York with Pharaoh Brown scoring the only touchdown of the game. Bill will figure it out. New England is my lock. Shane?
All right. I touched on this a little bit earlier in my tease. The Giants plus 5.5. Again, the Eagles are in shambles. A.J. Brown is on the outs. So give me that. Giants plus 5.5. And my lock, it's an ugly one. It's a bunch of backup players playing. It's the Ravens plus 3.5. Again, I think they end up winning. I think the game should be closer to a pick'em. So the fact that I'm getting 3 plus the hook, I love it. So that's my lock. And then I have a couple other plays that like the odds aren't out yet, so I can touch on those after VD gives his plays.
Okay.
I kind of like that. The Ravens are the team that they try to win every preseason game. Like, I don't think they like.
Right. They have really good preseason.
Tyler Huntley won games last year, according. It's not like they're throwing in some shit back.
The Bengals. If he didn't shit himself, they would have beat the Bengals last year.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm surprised Chain wasn't on this. I'm going Chicago money line. Going into Green Bay.
I love it.
That defense is playing great football. The Packers have looked kind of good recently, which is why they're going to suck this week. The Bears, they got a little bit of momentum. Not, dare I say, hottest team in the league, David?
I'll tell you what, VD. If they were somehow, they can't make the playoffs, but if they were like a playoff team, that's a team you would not want to see right now. You just wouldn't want to see them.
No. Kane legend Tyreek Stevenson, 2 interceptions last week, possibly defensive rookie of the year. That defense just looks good. I mean, that guy's just not a head coach; he's a defensive coordinator. That's what it is. So I'm going Chicago money line plus 140. I'm also going to parlay Denver money line, Chicago money line, and Tennessee money line. That's plus 1335. And then my lock is going to be Chicago. I'm going to do plus 3.5, though. I think it was plus 3. I'm going to buy the hook, plus 3.5, minus 136. That's going to be my lock. I'm heavy on Chicago.
Nice.
All right. I have
And
a whale
Dinger,
play.
I just checked. The Rams, they clinched. So the Rams are not playing for anything. If you want to remove that from your card.
No, that's okay. They're getting 4 points. San Fran's not playing for anything either. So we'll see who's got the better backups. I do have a whale play, Chain, before you go.
Okay.
My final whale play of the regular season. Give me the Bills team total over 25.5 points. Parlayed with Houston's team total over 24.5 points. A whale play, which is 5 units, will get you back. So let's say that's $500. Would get you back $1,450. So 1,400 units if I hit those 2 team totals parlayed together.
That game's in Miami, right?
In Miami.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So 25.5 points Bills. Houston in the Dome at Indy, 24.5 points. I can easily see those 2 teams putting up 28 to 30 points. No problem. I think those numbers are low.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. So, yeah, like I said, so this is a big week on for players and their incentives. So one player that I'm really looking at is DeAndre Hopkins. I was reading that he needs 7 catches to get a $250,000 bonus. That's kind of chump change to him, but 7 catches nonetheless. And then this one I really, really like. He needs 49 receiving yards to get $1 million. So
Parlay those together. 8 catches from 50 yards. Bang. Done.
Yeah. So I'm going to look once those lines come out. I don't know what the lines are going to be, but I'll either look at the lines or alternate lines and see. But yeah, those are his numbers. So that's
okay.
That's the guy I'm looking at.
And I like that.
Thanks for the tip, Chain. Love it.
Yep.
All right, boys. Good season. Let's see how we end, and we'll see everybody next week. And VD, once again, you are not boner salad.
I'm not boner salad. No, I'm not boner salad.
I don't know. People had me going. I was like, I don't know. He's got. If I didn't know and talk to you every day that how busy you are, I'm like, is VD throwing me off the fucking stench right now? Because Boner Salad DM'd me last night. That'd be amazing. It's like you DMing me as Boner Salad would have been fucking unbelievable.
That would be an extreme commitment to a bit, and I just don't have that time right now. I have gotten at least 3 messages today asking me if I am Boner Salad. I am not Boner Salad.
There's a poll out right now on Twitter. There's a poll out.
Is there really?
Yeah, it's you, Cullinane, or Kirk.
Listen, just search his tweets. He tweets glowingly about Notre Dame from like way long time ago. That's not in my bones. I couldn't do that.
Okay. We believe you, VD. So I broke a big story today. Everyone busted my balls. That's the big story I broke. All right.
There you go.
All right, boys. Have a good one. Take care.
God bless.